football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Play. The pass rush closing in. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch in space. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
They keep him off balance with a run. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who meant to throw that ball to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking for the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Cavazos. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. The coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field. It's Cavazos. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He hands it off from the gun.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that.
They'll run it here. As the first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Cavazos. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Cavazos. Looking to scramble. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's another deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the 1st half of play. Middle's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Ground game ineffective in the 1st half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense is fired up to begin the 2nd half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. action here on first down. And it's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I like the call here by the offense coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Throwing off play action. Throws it to the right. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Right into the open. Inside the 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now this isn't working.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's got it again. Spinning out of the tackle. Will step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. dream performance in this playoff game?
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Returner decides to field it. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Handoff running right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And it's a direct snap. And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Now, 4th down.
And the Bulldogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Dropping back, it's Cavazos. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Back to pass. It's Cavazos. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Cavazos. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Grinding away with a running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Tackled at the 12-yard line. Coming up.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Gain of 16.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to chuck it again. Now rolling out to his left. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's bringing it back. The 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pass is complete to a wide open receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for a late deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed.